With the tightest possible biosecurity, scientists around the world are urgently trying to make a vaccine against the coronavirus. 70 possible candidates are in development. Next week, a British prototype vaccine will start tests in 500 volunteers. The Oxford team is so confident that it'll work that they'll start manufacturing doses even before the trials have finished.
So while the trials are going on, we realize that we really have to start manufacturing at risk, because of course if the vaccine fails, nobody will want the vaccine doses. But we're hoping to have about 1 million doses maybe by September ready for deployment. That's a big ask, but it's not impossible, and that's our ambition today.
3 vaccines are already in clinical trials, 2 in the United States, 1 in China. In Britain, the government has launched a vaccine task force to speed up the development and manufacture here. At the Number 10 news briefing, the chief scientific advisor told me the government's keeping its options open.
Just to put some, again, realism on vaccine development, each single project does not have a high probability of success. So although everyone goes out with great enthusiasm and we hope they work, it's never the case that you know you've got a vaccine that's going to work. But the vaccine could come from anywhere. GSK and Sanofi have announced they're doing a vaccine together, which is fantastic news. Most of the big companies are doing vaccines. This is going to come from somewhere. We just need to back lots of horses at the moment and to make sure we're in a great position to access a vaccine when it occurs.
Vaccines are usually tested in 3 stages of clinical trials. In phase 1, the jab is given to a small number of healthy volunteers to confirm there aren't serious side effects. In phase 2, several dozen volunteers are given different doses and perhaps boosters to ensure it triggers a good immune response. And finally, in phase 3, it's given to several hundred people to see if it protects them against the virus. Given the urgency, the last 2 stages could be run in parallel to speed up development. But one senior scientist warned even that won't save us from grim months ahead.
The recent estimates, even from the chief scientific officer, is that after this wave, which could kill, we could see 40,000 deaths by the time it's over. We could only have maybe 10, 15% of the population infected or covered. And so the idea of herd immunity would mean another 5, 6 waves, maybe.
Government scientists are working on the principle that widespread deployment of a vaccine is still 12 to 18 months away. And until then, social distancing of some form will be needed to